Good morning, good people. So we are a few days into the new year, and you're probably back at work or back on the grind, and it's starting to feel normal. Do not lose the exhilaration of the new year, the possibility of newness, and all that jazz. Okay, so you probably did a resolution. I'm thinking that you did, or you may have given up, feeling like resolutions never come into being. So why even waste? Let's have a conversation about that. Usually at the end of January, all the people who joined the gym at the very beginning have dwindled out, and everybody who said they were going to stop eating those cookies by the dozen have fallen off. Okay, this is what happens. People make the proclamation, they don't attach it to anything, and it doesn't become a part of who they are or any of the habits that they actually have. They don't transform. So let's discuss how we can actually hold on to those visions and actually see some success. First, my first tip for you is to write it down. Did you write it? Did you write it? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But my next question is, did you write it in a place you're actually going to look? So I've written resolutions in the past, like in a journal or something, and then close it and put it somewhere and then have to remember where I actually wrote it. Then find it like 6 months later when I was just looking for a scrap piece of paper. Don't do that because it doesn't help. So keep your vision before you. I think we've talked about this before. Keep it before you. What does that mean? Put it places you're actually going to see. Put it on your mirror. Put it in the car. Put it wherever your eyes are going to drop. Put it on your next to your little camera. So when you do Zoom, you'll actually be looking and going, oh yeah, I did say that I was going to do that. And not as a way of, making you feel bad if you haven't made progress, but just to remember the fact that you actually said that. Another thing that I do that has been really, really helpful is when I did my vision board, like I have one that's posted, but I also have it as the screen of my phone. How many times do we pick up our phones? Tons of times. So every time I pick up my phone, I actually see my vision board and I remember, oh yeah, those are my goals. I got to hit that. Okay, so keep that in mind. Keep it in front of you. Another thing that is really helpful is to have some level of accountability outside of yourself. So I have somebody that I told what my vision was. She told me hers. I told her mine. Another thing that I did was I did vision statements. We did vision statements as a family, and we shared them with one another. That is accountability. At some point, somebody's going to say, how are you doing with this? Or have you written those yet? And when I go, yeah, I should probably go and do that. Or why haven't I done that? And part of it is remembering, and part of it is making it a habit, making whatever the steps are to achieve those goals a part of your everyday. This is what it looks like. It looks like those calendars that we write out and actually putting things on our calendars that are actually going to lead us to our goals. So if your goal is a fitness goal, how will you actually accomplish that? Is it joining a class that's at a specific time so you actually have to commit? Is it getting up a few minutes earlier? What is actually going to facilitate you actually achieving that? Most of my goals are actually around business, which may be the same for you. So what is that? Is that doing more advertising? Is it reaching out a little bit further than you normally would? Is it reaching out to people who have connections that could actually open some doors for you? Is it those things? Is it then following through? What does that look like for you? And what small steps could you actually put on your calendar as things that you commit to and will accomplish that will lead you to that larger goal? The next thing in regards to your vision statement, in regards to making it a habit, is in incorporating it into a part of your day. So my vision statement, yes, I have an image of it. Yes, I have it written. I also have it audio recorded on my phone. And we carry our phones with us all the time. So when I get up in the morning, before my foot actually touches the ground, I play my vision statement. When I'm brushing my teeth, I play my vision statement. I'm incorporating it into the habits of my day. Before I go to bed, I listen to my vision statement. So it's the last thing that I think about before I actually close my eyes. The first thing I think about when I wake up. So I'm pretty sure I'm probably dreaming about it too. So the benefit of that is the days that I don't do it, like I forget, or I'm so tired, or I stayed up and I watched a movie, my mind goes, hey, you didn't listen to your vision statement. It's part of your habit. And then I'll listen to it. But after a while of actually playing it, I memorize it. And I'm not consciously going, man, I really have to memorize it. It's just when you listen to something so many times, like if you're listening to a song, it becomes a part of you. So be careful of what you let become a part of you. But for my vision statement, like I did this a few months ago, I memorized it. And as things were happening, I would go, oh, I said that in my vision statement. So even subconsciously, I was realizing that it was actually happening, which was really cool. But I also memorized it, which was great as well. So even when I didn't remember to hit play, if I was laying in the bed in the middle of the night, I would actually say it to myself. Faith comes by hearing. So these are a few tips that you can utilize that I hope will help you be on your way to success when it comes to your resolutions. If you get to the end of January and you discover you've fallen off, you know what? Pick it back up. It's not over. Just start over. Give yourself the grace to continue. And when you have progress, celebrate it. And don't forget to share that progress with other people so that they can cheer you along. There is nothing wrong with getting a little boost from other people. And I'm sure that you have people around you who love you enough to give you that. And if you don't, come here and I will push you along and cheer you as you go on to your goals. We can all do something great together. So I hope you guys have a great day. And again, Happy New Year. Good morning, good people.